Welcome to PBA Pro Bowling. As you can take a look at our career mode, and guess what, folks? This is it. This is going to take you. We're in the last circuit and the last event in the last circuit, the ELIAS Cup quarterfinals. It's 5 games of qualifying, and that's where we're starting, and that's what we're going to do today, folks. For oh boy, the 45-foot Dick Weber pattern. Awesome. So, last time I did this, it was a 32-foot pattern. So, we're going from the shortest to one of the longest. Not necessarily the longest. A shark is the longest.
Hello, bowling fans, and welcome to the ELIAS Cup quarterfinals here in Las Vegas. Rob Stone here, along with my colleague, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Every bowler on the PBA Tour is top tier. What does it take to win?
In a qualifier, you have to remember that your fortunes can change quickly. Don't get too down if you fall behind, and don't get cocky if you're ahead.
Well said, my friend. Well said. Looks like they're about ready to go, so let's get to the action.
Oof, man. Much different.
But left the 7. Pros will usually make this one. Gets the spare here in the first.
There we go.
Yes,
I just need to find out what I need to do here.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
Yes, let's go.
Knocks him down for 2 in a row.
great release. Now that's how you execute.
Already has 2 strikes, looking for a third. Oh, just sailing along right now. Working off a turkey, trying to open into a ham bone. Ham bone!
That's what it looks like when you start getting into the zone.
Now we'll see if the streak extends to 5.
This is some good bowling, Rob.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, I got lucky.
There's another
I
one.
was
Just
really
over the
late
5 back.
on the
Looking for
forward
6 strikes in a row.
of the analog stick there. That was a really, really strong throw I did not want. That's better.
The pins keep falling. 6 consecutive strikes. Looking for another strike.
This just keeps getting better and better.
The strikes just keep on keeping on. That's 7 straight, folks.
And if I only started off the
Strikes in a row.
first frame like this, that would have been great. First game of the day with a 300. Oh, I blew it. Oh my god, and not only did I blow it, I left a split. Oh god.
Deal here. Rarely converted, as you
You
can see.
got to be kidding me, dude. I hit it too.
So that will be an open frame.
That's one you're just not going to see converted very often. shot there.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row.
Oof, that looked weird, but... Wait. I don't think I...
Looking to keep it going with the triple.
Uh-huh, I knew it. Alright, I gotta redo that. Shit.
Three in a row for the turkey. And that wraps things up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us.
253, gentlemen. Oh.
Hello, bowling fans, and welcome to the ELIAS Cup quarterfinals here in Las Vegas. Thrilled you're here with us today. Rob Stone and the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson, with you. Wow, you can really feel the excitement with these competitors. Randy, what are your thoughts about tonight?
I always like to try to stay the course. Don't get too high, don't get too low, and you have a great chance at reaching the finals.
We're ready to bring you game 2 of this qualifier starting right now.
Oh, God.
Picks up 7 pins, leaving the 6-9-10. Professional bowlers are awfully good spare shooters and will usually convert here. Easy conversion here in the first frame.
Oh my God. Too soft, too hard.
How about that?
Trying for the double now.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that looked like a fantastic
Damn,
shot.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, that was
kidding
so
me?
good, really good. Everything about that was good, except the result.
Pros will usually make this one. Got the spare. That, my friends, was a nice looking strike. Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row. And there's the double. Already with the double, looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
And the string keeps going.
It's a nice shot there for a turkey.
Working off the triple, trying to make it a ham bone.
Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh wow, that was a lost cause, dude. That was so bad. I think I threw it. I think I had it lined up actually further out than I wanted to. On top of throwing it harder, I thought that was a goner. And that's also out there. Okay.
There's another one. Just
Caught a
delivered
couple
five
little
bagger.
breaks there. But
Already with the five-bagger and looking to keep it going. Ringer on
two
the
bad
10.
shots.
Not right.
And then that one was right. That was the best one I threw there.
You see
That
how
was
often
way
the
better than
10
the other
pin is
ones.
converted?
And
95%
left the
of the time.
ringing 10. That's how it goes, I guess.
And a nice conversion there. Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
Oh boy. Yes.
Knocks him down.
Gotta get that to at least 229 out of this, man. I think. I think I need it to stay in. Oh wait, what am I talking about? I thought that 199 was in the ninth for some reason. It'll be 248 here. All right. Or
That's the end of our broadcast,
yeah,
bowling fans, and
248.
what a night it was.
Moved
We'll
up
see you
one
next time.
spot. Oscar Palermo. Alright, 3 more games to go here in this qualifier, or quarterfinals I should say, even though it's basically acting like a qualifier.
Hello, bowling fans, and welcome to the
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, that hit perfect.
good start right
Never
there.
gonna do that again, though. I screwed up everything on that. That was all the above on a screw up list. That was bad.
Got it. Working off the double now.
Oh. Damn it, man.
Takes
All
out
right.
8 pins, leaving the 4 and 8. What will happen here? Easy conversion there.
Okay.
That ball went through the pins with bad intentions.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
Normally when I do these bowling streams, I talk about how I just bowled recently, you know, but you know what? We haven't been bowling in 3 weeks because of the freaking quarantine going on, so there's nothing to talk about. Except the fact that I am averaging 219.3 and I can't do anything about it. Never been a 220 average at the end of the year anyway. On the last week. Never been a 220 average, and here we are 219.3 with there was 4 weeks left that, and we've been out 3 weeks now. I hope we're able to make them weeks up when we can again, but if not, I'm gonna be very upset that my average was, you know, I couldn't get to that 220 mark even though I had a chance. And 4 weeks left, 4 weeks of an opportunity to try to get below, or to get above a 220, and it would really suck if I never got that opportunity at all to do it. Like, there's not gonna be nothing worse than that, knowing I had a chance and I wasn't even able to because I wasn't allowed to bowl. Like, you know, it's just, that's a weird, stupid situation and coincidence how this all played out like this. I'm not a big fan of it. I can't wait to get back to bowling. Can't wait till everything gets back to normal. Even if it, you know, even if it means me going back to work. I mean, part of me does kind of miss going to work and going out and doing stuff, and car shows are coming up, supposed to be, and racing's supposed to be starting here in a week and a half. There's nothing to do. I'm on this play. I'm always said, you know, once summer comes around, I always go, you know, I'm not on the PlayStation as much because I do a lot during the summer. Well, look who's been on the PlayStation more than ever here the last 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, whatever it's been since I've been out of work. Yeah, pretty much 3 weeks.
Nice streak going.
Crazy.
Just missed the pocket.
All right, that'll do it, folks. We hope you enjoyed all the bowling tonight. Take care.
My God, look how close that all is still. And look at Jason Belmonte, Troop, and BUTTURFF, who always seem to be up there. And we're all like within 10 pins, the top 3. So it's anybody's game for that number 1 seed here. I never ended up. Remember, I said I was gonna get something to eat. I think after the golf, I thought I did. Or at least I was thinking it. If I didn't, during my last stream, then the golf club, because I know it's 2:21 in the morning. It's sad to talk about that. But I only ate once today because I woke up at freaking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I only ate around 4 o'clock, and I haven't really eaten since. I had a couple crackers since, like a couple EL fudge cookies. That's about it. Other than when I ate at like, actually it was like 5 o'clock probably. But that was freaking 8 hours ago. No, it was more than that. 9 hours ago. And I'm going to stay up all night, so it's not like eating late's going to be too bad, because I'm not going to bed, so. And it's basically like a dinner for me at this point, because my hours are so screwed up during this. I would, if I didn't want to put the best of video, I would probably be playing games all night, honestly, doing different games. I still probably will play some games in a few hours. But I do want to start working on the best of, because I want to get a couple more of them out. It's sad that I put 8 of them out. I've released 8 of my best of videos and put moments and stuff together. I've released 8 of them, and you think I would have been releasing a lot more, that I've been off for 2 to 3 weeks or whatever, but I haven't even released one since then, which is weird. So I'm like, look, I have all this time. I shouldn't have an excuse to not release one. So I gotta work on it. I'm gonna do that. I do have an excuse though, honestly, and I've always been putting work in. Like when I'm not playing, I'm usually actually working, not necessarily on putting the video together, but saving a bunch of clips from recent videos. Like every day, I've been playing so many games a day that I have so many new funny things to keep clipping. So, you know, I go through the whole day and then I'm like, I gotta get all this funny stuff. Then by the time I get all of that stuff, I'm playing more games, and I'm not, you know, I'm saving the stuff as I'm going of the recent funny things I've been doing, but I don't have time to put the actual video together. It seems like, oh my god, this game is not good.
This is makeable.
Yeah, this game is a little off.
Nice conversion right there. That's how you do it.
Oh man. Come on, I can't. What am I doing?
Just a bad shot.
I had 3 great games. Like, what happened? Jesus.
And a nice conversion there.
That's a little better, I think. There we go.
Good looking shot there, and a solid strike.
Trying to get a streak going here.
There we go. Let's go.
And there's the double.
Get back in this, man.
2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might.
Uh-oh. Yes. Alright, we got a little lucky there.
Sailing along right now. Working off
Got a little lucky.
trying to upgrade to a ham bone.
That's a little soft. They carried, alright.
The four-bagger, I mean, ham bone. We've seen a ham bone so far.
Locked in.
Oh my god.
There's a 9 count. Now we hope you enjoyed this fabulous night of bowling as much as we did.
What? I dropped the spot? Oh my god. Are you serious? I had like a like what? Wow, that's crazy. I dropped the spot? Oh, I need to be in the top 3. This ain't good. And look at everybody. Look at this. Look how close that is. I'm in 4th with 958. And I'm only, like, I need to be in the top 3. Top 4 advances, I think. But top 3 gets me the star. And I'm in 4th. But I'm only 4 pins ahead of 6th. It's, oh my god, that's so tight up there. We need to have a good game here. I would say a 250. I would rather have a 250 to be, you know, comfortable here. I'm not, you know, I'm only 24 pins. I'm only 24 pins back of the lead. That's really tight. I've never seen it this tight. Usually there's somebody's like way out front, way ahead of everybody else, usually. And I'm not even bowling bad. Like 221 I just had was the lowest game. That's pretty good game in my mind. It's a decent, it's a, not, you know, it's a decent game. And to be that being my low game of the day and still not even in the top 3 is crazy right now. Let's have a decent game here. Come on. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, alright, come on. Way too early. Way too early.
Chance of a conversion here.
Oh man. Better. Oh my god.
Knocks down 9 pins there. The 9 pin is
Well, I was 3 pins out of 3rd. I think so. It's very close.
Got it.
But man. Oh, hit it. Yes.
There's a strike.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing some games. We got right after that. Like, I didn't play anything until my league race at 7 o'clock. So, yeah. Even though I've been off, you know, I got up really late, but I still the first 5 hours I was up. I didn't even play anything. Like, I was up at 2, around 2 or like 2:15. And I didn't play anything until the league race at 7, so I didn't play anything for those 5 hours. I watched the iRacing, you know, race and stuff like that. I watched the Rocket League Championship, was on ESPN 2, and then, you know, I was watching stuff and working on my computer, downloading some of the clips from yesterday and stuff like that. Come on! Jeez! Oh, this ain't good. I don't know if I need the star to advance, though, honestly. At this point, I don't believe I do need it. I'm not even gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna try for it yet. Oh my god, dude.
Ringing 7, 4 around the bottom of the set.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know. This is the last event. It's not like I need a gold star to move on to the next, you know, circuit or anything. This is it. So, you know, I shouldn't need the star in the very last event. Because I think if I qualify in the top 4, I should be able to go to the next one no matter what. Same with, dude, can I buy a strike at least? I mean, come on now. Wow.
And no problem there.
Each game got lower and lower as I went. Did you notice that? Oh my god, dude. You have got to be kidding me. Are you serious? How many times can that happen in a row? Come on, give me a break.
Gets the spare here.
I'm not even going to be in the top 4.
Oh yes. 10 in the
Wow, man. That's sad.
Looking for the double here.
With that awesome start and then missing the top 4. Like, come on. Yeah, now they're all gonna fall when it's not gonna matter. I'm
The lights are on and the pressure is cranked
freaking 205, dude. That's not gonna keep me in the top 4 at all. I can tell you that right now. No, we're not even gonna get that either. Another 7. Wow.
Another exciting night of bowling has come to a close.
Wow, it
Thanks
did
so
keep
much
me in
for joining
4th.
us.
Holy crap! I can't believe that kept me in 4th. That's with how close everybody was. I'm really, really shocked that kept me in that. That's impressive. Wow, by 2 pins. If I didn't get the first 2 strikes, I wouldn't have got it. That's crazy. Rhino Page is in. Oh, wait. 8 people advanced? 10? Wait, what happened? This is different. This is done differently. So, is it... Oh. So, is it like another 5 games or something for the... And then the top 4 advance to the final? How does that work? 10... So the top 10 advance. This is interesting. I just noticed that. So I was in for a while. Wow, and look who did not make it. Wait, what? Oscar Palermo was at the top. Like, top 3 after the first game. And he's 16th. Of course, I've been there too, so. Wait, what? So I do need a star. It said you advanced to the next round, didn't it? Did it not say that? Did it not say that? Hold on a minute here. I swear it said you advanced to the... Yeah, you advanced to the next tournament. What? And I can't do it. So I need to get a star. I need the star then. I do need the star, so we got to do it over. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Well, here we go. 5 games again. I swear to God, if this takes another 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to be pissed. Because I don't want to be sitting here all night playing this. I want to, you know, get to my best of videos.
Hello, bowling fans, and welcome to the Elias Cup quarterfinals here in Las Vegas. Rob Stone, joined by the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. All right, Randy, tell me, what was your approach to events like this? That's how you start. Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
you want to get it going on TV. The lights are on and the pressure is cranked up.
Now it's 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might.
And the string keeps going.
Makes a
That
nice shot
hit
there for
a
a
little
triple.
weird. I don't know.
The turkey has been served. We're looking for the ham bone course right now.
What's I'm really curious to see what happens though after this, because if the top 10 advance, what goes on in the semifinals? What happens? Do we do more qualifying games, and then how's that work? I'm really curious now. I can't wait to advance, because clearly it's not a semifinal like a normal semifinal. Oh my God!
6 in a row now, just sailing along.
Looking for 7 straight now.
Yes, I am trying to stay flush with the hits. I'm messing up here. Oh!
Ringer on that 7.
93% conversion rate on the 7 pin. Easy conversion.
That was better than probably the last 3 shots I thrown too.
Nice shot.
Got a strike on the last turn.
Oh, God! Wow! All right. Okay.
Already with
That
the
was
double.
interesting.
Looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
That's better.
Strikes again.
Feeling it now.
Going for the ham bone now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going.
It's also good.
Another strike. Ham bone! We've seen a ham bone so far.
Locked in.
Okay.
Really on a roll now after that one.
Yeah, this is just...
All right, that'll do it, folks. We hope you enjoyed all the
279. I'm
Take
second.
care.
All right. I see how it is. All right. It's a better start than the first time though, with a 253, and I'm tied for third, or with third. So holy crap! Oh yeah, of course. Butter's the only one I think I've seen throw a 300 in this game, and that's like the 3rd or 4th time. He's got more than I do. Man. Thank you. Yes, that was a better game, but the first attempt at this 5-game qualifier, each game got worse as it went. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And I screwed up already. I hit the wrong button. Okay.
Good start right there.
Yeah, nice start. Strong. Right out.
Yeah, I will try to do it again. Definitely. This game is hard. At times it can be easy, and at times it can be hard. It's weird, because it's like real bowling. Like when you're on, you're on, you're off, you're off. You think it's easy, and
We just might.
you know, I still throw a weird bad game from time to time, even though you know what the heck you're doing, and you just know you're doing something wrong, you can't figure it out. Or you can figure it out and you still keep doing it. It's just weird. This is the same way. You'd think it's easy, but for some reason you don't get the break sometimes, and then I don't know. It's hard to explain until you play it.
Looking to keep the streak alive, going for 5 in a row.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a little...
5 strikes in a row. In the zone with this streak, it's now 5 in a row.
No doubt. Looking very smooth right now.
Another one.
You're right.
6 in a row now. Just
You right.
sailing along.
Will we see 7 strikes in a row?
I'm not doubting anything at this point.
The pins keep falling 7 in a row.
Now is when you have to block
Okay.
everything out. A perfect game is in sight.
7 in a row and looking for more.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Keep
Whoo!
great start to this match. Looking real good right now.
I don't know what knocked them over, but you know what? They fell.
For more.
That's all that matters. Oh my god, I blew it. Ah! That's alright.
I'm
Stay
almost
above
certain
and stay in the top 3. That's all I care about at this
Sometimes the pressure just
point.
gets to you.
8 pins go down, leaving the 3 and 6. See the conversion percentage there. Not
Still
too
a good
difficult to
game.
throw. No problem
278 opportunity this time.
The pins, Randy, didn't have a chance on that one.
That's dirty. Just dirty.
Looking for the double.
There we go. That's back to where it should have been.
Another strike. 2 in a row now.
Great execution on the last 2 shots.
Looking for 3 in a row now.
Two games in a row were 1 frame. I messed up. Like,
Well, we've reached the
great
conclusion
start
of our
though.
event.
These 2 games are way better than the last time, so I'm off to a way better start. 279, 278. And I took the lead over BUTTURFF, who had the 300 the first game and only had a 235 this game. So I'm actually leading. So, well, let's keep bowling like that, and we'll almost lock ourselves in the top 3. So let's see what happens here. Thanks again. It was yes, 2 good games. I bowled a lot better than I did in the end of the last set of 5.
Gets the strike to start it off.
There's a nice shot and a nice result.
Got a strike on the last turn.
Oof, that 7 almost stood.
Already with the double.
What should I do
Looking
here?
for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
Okay.
The strike train rolls on. Going for the hambo now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going.
Oh no. Oh. Jeez, I messed up the analog stick. I saw the you know, the line right there move to the right after I threw it. Like I didn't throw it straight. I must have went off to the right with the analog stick on that. So I got a break. So that's good. We are still going.
Make it 5 straight.
Everything's clicking right now.
Looking for 6 strikes in a row.
Luckily, there's not that much oil out there. It still was able to come back, even though I missed the line.
The pins keep falling.
I mean, I don't want to jinx anyone, and I know it's early, but it kind of has that perfect feeling.
Looking for 7 straight now.
Yes.
The pins keep falling 7 in a row.
Now
Why was this the first
rock
5?
going out. A perfect game is in sight.
Working off a 7-bagger now.
Little hard. Oof. Alright, we got a little break again.
In a row. And
But
looking
this is
good.
definitely the way you want to finish
Currently working off an
the
8-bagger
full-on
start.
career
It's
mode.
been amazing to watch.
No better than what I've been bowling this set of 5.
Front 9.
Definitely.
In.
Well, we've already seen nothing but strikes on the front 9.
Yep, just 3 more to go.
Oh my god, it didn't go forward. What happened? I pushed the analog stick, it didn't go. Whew. Alright, that should be good. Wow. I don't know if you even... I don't know. I heard it, and I had the headset on, so I wonder if you can hear that. I pushed the analog stick forward, and it didn't do anything. Yes, come on, let's get it. Let's get number 3.
One more strike now for a perfect game.
You just gotta tune it out.
Oh no! Yes!
There it is.
I stood up out of my chair after I threw that. I thought I messed up.
Amazing effort right there.
That's the end of our broadcast, bowling fans, and what a night it was. We'll see you next time.
300 number 3. After a 279 and a 278 game in the first 3 games of this qualifying round, aka the ELIAS Cup quarterfinals, which is the final event of the entire career mode. What a great way to close out the final event. Not close it out officially, but in the final event though, to be able to throw a 300 in the very final event of the entire career mode of all what we've done here through 42 videos. Look at that. That right there is put me in a very good spot with only 2 games left to qualify and get that gold star, or any star at least, to move on to the semifinals here in the final event of the whole career mode to complete the career. What a way I've been bowling here lately in this event though. Man, that's awesome. 300 number 3 is in the books. It's been a while since I did it. I don't remember the exact date, but I think it was like the actually it was a long time ago. I think that was my first one, was in video number 18, or career mode number 18. The second one might have been in like in the 20s somewhere. I'm gonna check after this is over. I kind of want to check because I did mark it. I did write it down. It's in the description. Every single game I bowled is in the description, so you can see exactly every single score to the games I bowled in each stream. I made sure to do that as I go. I put it down and mark it, so you see every single game that I bowled in that very stream. So. And I've had one time happen where I had JAKOB BUTTURFF throw a 300 against me. I watched it, and that was pretty cool. That I got to witness that. And I even threw like a 260 game. I think I threw a 268 or something and lost because he had the 300. So it was pretty cool to watch the 300 he had though. Oh, there's my streak is over with a 9-pin. I had the first 5 here after a 300. We were going for a back-to-back. But like, man, if I could imagine if I could strike out for 279, I pretty much clinched a top 3 spot for the to get like at least a bronze star. Oh, it's too hard. But it worked. Oh my god.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
Yeah, so I will say it was pretty cool to watch the AI throw a 300 against me, even though I lost and everything. It was in a final, I believe. But yeah, I lost to BUTTURFF that day. Obviously, I wasn't gonna beat a 300. You can't beat a 300. Wow, these are weird strikes. I messed up a few times, but we're good. We are in the zone right now. That's all I gotta say. Looking good here. Jesus, that's so many light hits in a row. Oh, it's gonna be my lowest game of the 4, and it might be about a 250 something if I. How bad? How funny will that be? Saying, oh, I got a 250 something, but it was my lowest game. Right? Yeah, 258 here. Man, we are in a great spot. We are in a very, very good spot. One game remaining here in the quarterfinals of the Elias Cup.
Well, we've reached the conclusion of our event. On behalf of my partner, Randy Peterson, I'm Rob Stone. Keep on rolling.
Ugh. Dude, 11-15. Remember the last set of 5 that I bowled? The last 5 game total I had was 1162. And I have 11-15 through 4. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy, dude. And I've got almost a 100-pin lead on Norm Duke. And look at BUTTURFF is he had a 300 and he's down in 6th. That's also crazy. I believe top 10 though qualify out of this. So okay, here it is. The official date when I bowled the last 300. December 21st. It was my second 300 game. It was during the World Series of Bowling. It was in the World Series of Bowling Badger. I don't know what exactly. It was number 28 though. Career mode number 28. And we're on 43. So it's been a while since I did it. It was December 21st, 2019. I bowled my 300 the 4th game of the Badger qualifier. And I followed it up with a 227. My 5-game series was 243, 184, 221, 300, 227. So that is your update on my last 300. My first 300 game was, yep, I was right, number 18, which was the weirdest time to do it. And I did that in the Badger Open, which, oh yeah, that's right, I remember doing it on the Badger pattern twice. What are the chances of doing the same pattern? I bowled the 300 on the same pattern. Both 300s were on the same pattern. That was in the PBA Badger Open during the PBA Tour. Career number 18. That was on November 3rd. And I laughed about it because I started the stream off with a 179, 182, 196. So my 4th attempt at the PBA Badger Open, after those 3 games with a high of 196, turned into a 300. Like, I was laughing. Like, on this stream I got a 300 after I couldn't even hit a 200 in the stream, I said, after that. And yeah, so alright, after that little mini break, here we are back here in PBA Career 43 and the final career video on the, you know, the original run through. I'm still going to continue to do it. All the events, basically going to go through them over again, just like I was like a regular career. And since I already got the stars, I don't need to pass, you know, get a star to move on to certain events. You know, I'm just going to go through the career just like as is. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go through the Open, bowl a game, whatever I get. I'm only going to do it once. Do the qualifier. If I qualify in the top 4, move on, I'm moving on. If I do not qualify in the top 4 and I qualify worse, that's the end of the stream. That's over. So that's what's going to happen there. So I'm basically just going to go through each event, you know, one time. or you know, once and not redo any. I don't have to redo anything if I mess up or don't make it, because everything's already open and unlocked. So I'm just gonna keep moving through each event as is. So then that's what's gonna happen after this video. So the career will continue after this one right here, but this right here is the official end of the career mode in the PBA Pro Bowling. 43 videos to get through. Ouch. To get through the career mode here, so it's been a fun ride through the career mode ever since I started it. I forgot when did the game come out? It was September, right? I believe it was like the beginning of September. It was like right around where NASCAR Heat 4 and Bus Simulator came out. I do remember that because I got both of them games and this came out as well. Actually, no, it was after that. That's right. NASCAR Heat came out September 7th or something like that, or 10th. Bus Simulator was the 17th, and I think this game came out the week after that, 23rd or 4th or something like that. So, you know, I've been playing this game since September. Obviously, I played more of it when it came out, but when other games come out and stuff like that, I go play them. So I drifted away from this a little bit, at least for how much I was playing. I played this game so much that it just seems like I don't play the game anymore, really, because after you play a game for so many times, and then you stop for just a little bit, and then you still come back to it, but because you play it so much, it just seems like you don't play it as much anymore. But I still, you know, I didn't go too long without playing this game. I always throw an event in there somewhere, because this is probably one of the most fun games to play, because I'm a bowler. It's one thing I actually do in real life. Obviously, racing games are my forte. Hit it! Yes. The Messenger. But racing games are one of my most, you know, probably racing games are probably my best and most fun to play for me, because I just, you know, I've always liked racing. That's racing and bowling have been my life, basically. 268, so yes, that 258 game was the lowest game of the series. Insane. Insane. How crazy is that? 268. That was a heck of a... Wow, 1383. I don't think I've ever had that high of a 5-game total in this game before. I mean, that's awesome. We got first by 118, dude. 118 over Norm Duke. That's wow. What a total. So now we actually get to find out what happens the next here. What is this? 8 games? Oh my god, we're going to be here all freaking night, dude. We are going to be here all night. Oh my god. Alright, one qualifying round before the finals. See who really is the best of the best. Oh my god, I'm going to be here all night, dude. This is crazy. Oh my god. 8-game qualify. Oh my god. Man, I wish we passed this the first time. So I didn't have to... Wow. 8 freaking games. What's the final going to be? Is the final a head-to-head against it? Or what? I wonder if the finals head-to-head, or you do freaking like 10 more games. Wow, that's crazy. I did not see that coming. Was not expecting no 8 freaking game qualifier. I was expecting maybe another 5 games, but damn. That's... Wow. If I knew that, I wasn't gonna play yet. I mean, like I said, I wanted to work on my best of moments and stuff. I wasn't planning on playing this long, but hell, thank God I made it through at least the second time through. What if it took me like 4 or 5 tries to get through that, and then I saw 8 more? I'm like, I would have been like, what? So at least I passed it the second time. But man, I wasted all them games, man. I could have put one of those in the first set, and I would have passed the first time. But, it is what it is. It's a lot of games. Woof.
Thought that was going to be a strike, but the 7 would not go down. .93% conversion rate on the 7 pin.
Yeah, pretty much.
And no problem there.
Look out for Duke in 8 games. Did you get through this already? If you did, I'm gonna be upset you didn't tell me there was freaking 8 more games coming up in the semi. But man,
that, my friends, was a nice looking strike. Trying for the double now. And there's the double. Try and make it 3 in a row here. And the string keeps going.
Makes a nice shot there for a turkey.
Working off a triple. Trying to make it a ham bone.
can you say ham bone?
There's the ham bone. You betcha. We've seen a ham bone so far.
Locked in.
Oh. Yeah, I know it. I've never done... Well, in real life, the most I've done singly, wait, I'm trying to think now. Obviously my league is 3 games. I know some leagues are 4, but mine's 3. Wow. Stone 8. But, I do... this would be my 3rd year if they do it, because it would be starting at the end of like April 30th or something. But who knows with this coronavirus going on, if the bowling alleys and everything will be open by then. So hopefully they still do this little league. But I usually do. This would have been, and hopefully will be, my 3rd year of doing the PBA. Like there's a, wow, 2 in a row. Come on. I've done 2 years of
We'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in.
I've done 2 years of the PBA. What are they? PBA Experience League. That's not the word I'm trying to find. The PBA Experience League. I've done 2 years in a row. And poof, I don't know if you ever done that, but damn, that's yeah, that's interesting. Very, very hard. I only average 170 on a PBA patterns. What they do is there's 12 weeks. There's been, you know, they do 12-week leagues. And there's 6 patterns you bowl on. So you do 2 of one, and then you switch on the week 3. Do 2 weeks of another pattern. I've done the cheetah. I've done the dragon, Don Johnson. I've done what else did I? God, I've done a few, but I can't remember. Why can't I think of them off the top of my head here? I think, no, it wasn't that. I did the scorpion, I think. I know the cheetah was one of my. And we started with the cheetah last year. I did the chameleon. Both years they had the chameleon as one of the options. Cheetah as well. But Don Johnson they only had once, I think. I did the dragon the first year. They didn't have dragon wasn't on the schedule for the last year, but I did it 2 years ago. That one was hard. The shark, I did the 48. That's right too. Yeah, that was a pain, and you know, oh my god. The shark pattern is ridiculous. The shark 48 pattern is ridiculous. That's a lot of oil. And it's fun, but boy, I had all new respect for the pros when I bowled on it. Like, you literally miss your mark by a centimeter, and that damn ball goes from either sliding out to the gutter or crossing over or hitting head pin, dude. There's no room for margin whatsoever. And yes, I do have I have 2 300s in real life. It took me freaking 26 years to get it, but I've been bowling since I was 4 years old. I finally got a 300. Finally got the 300 last season. It was what the heck was the actual date of it? It was September 29th, 2018, right? Because it was the beginning of last season. So it's weird how you think back. It was 2 years ago, year-wise, but it was last season because it was the beginning of the season. The first half of the year, it was. Oh my God, where are you throwing that, dude? Woo! What the? Okay, we'll go with that. Yes. Yeah, I was so I had 299s previously, but my last 299 was freaking 2011, and I finally hit a 300 in 2018. So 7 years went by from that 299 experience to 300, and then so yeah, I've been bowling since I was 4 years old. Obviously, I'm not going to hit a 300 then, so I say 26 years, but I mean, realistically, when are you going to hit a 300? When you're about maybe 12 when you bowl that much? So, but still, I've been bowling since I was 4, so that's why I say 26 years, because I have been bowling for that long. So but I hit my first 300. This is the funny part. It took me that long to hit it. 300. September 29th in the bowling alley that I bowl at, on lanes 21 and 22. 2 weeks later is a position round for our league. We're on lanes 21 and 22. And yes, I hit a 300 again on the same pair of lanes 2 weeks later, after I couldn't hit one all my life. Wow. I can't hit one all my life, and I hit 2 200s in 3 weeks. So that was pretty cool. I was like, and it was, I could not believe how different that second 300 was. Like, how much more relieved I was. You know, I wasn't nearly as nervous or anything. Like, I was having fun with it. I actually messed up the shot I actually had a worse shot on the last ball on my second 300 than the first one. Which is kind of funny. What did I just bowl there? I hit it too fast. And I'm 7th? Yikes. Whoa. God, this is not good. Oh, that's right. There's 8 games, though. Anything can happen. Oh, God. $19.98. Yeah, I was 9. So I wasn't about to get it that early. But hey, my dad's got 4 of them. So yeah, he was joking around when I got the second one. He goes, "You're already halfway to me." So I saw 2 of my dad's. I always bowl in the leagues with my dad, my uncle. We always bowl together in the same league. But yeah, I remember his first one. Or not his first one. I think it was It wasn't. Was it his first one? I can't remember now. He's got 4 of them. Did I see? How many did I see? Well, God, it was so long ago, but I remember it. I remember watching that, and he followed that up with a 257 the second game. So, or no, no. Sorry, hold on. The first time he did it, it was funny because he didn't even hit 600. Like he was, you know, he was always talked about this story. He's like, you know, I was always drink. That was a early Sunday morning league, like 8 a.m. It was a father-son league I was in with him. So, oh, come on, man, I can't catch breaks this time around.
His left standing, 93% conversion rate on the 7 pin.
Yeah, I like talking. Sorry. Still 8 games or 6 to go, but I know now you got me talking, so I don't want to stop now. It's might as well tell bowling stories during a bowling stream. I think it'll be fun to watch over. But
Great pin action there.
Struck in the last frame.
yeah, my dad. The first one I remember, I was how old? It was 2001. He got it. I don't think that was his first one though. It was the first one I seen. I think I seen him hit 2 of them. 2 or 3. I've seen him. I watched him bowl. But and this is the thing too. I only bowl in 1 league. I would so bowl in more leagues if I had money. I just don't have the money to do it. But for me, I think I'm really. I watch so many people that are so good, and there's people better than me. Like a lot of my friends are averaging like 226 in that range, but they bowl like 3-4 leagues and stuff like that. I bowl in 1, and I'm, you know, for a 215 average last 2 years ago, I finished with a 212 last year. I'm 219 this year, and I only bowl in 1 league. So, and I only bowl once a week, 3 games a week. You know, I don't have the luxury of bowling all these games a week to help myself get even better. So, you know, I feel like I'm pretty good for what you know, for bowling 1 league. I would so love to bowl more leagues. I love to do tournaments when they come up. I do that a lot. Come on. But back to my dad's first 300 game, or that I remember at least. I think, yeah, the first one I remember seeing, it was 2001, and you know he always drank the night before. We'd go to bed late. We'd be up late, and we'd get up 8 o'clock in the morning. He goes, first game out in the morning, like hungover, all this. He was always joking. He goes, first game out, hungover, everything else, and first game out 300, and he didn't even hit a 600 for that. He had a 590 something, I think. That's how funny that one was. But the second time he did it, or the other one I remember, was 2011, I want to say. And for that one, he had the 257 after the 300. So I remember those both. The coolest thing was when I did get my 300. I mean, it's a heck of a, man, I tell you, that was one experience that I never forget, and it just came and went so fast. It's, you know, I have that video as well, because the guy that, you know, runs the Facebook page of that bowling alley always tries to take videos of everybody when they're going for 300. So I always have that little moment on video. Both 300s I got that moment on video, but the first one was crazy. Just seeing everybody like right behind me. My dad always told me, don't look back. And I didn't look back. I can tell you that right now. After that 11th shot, I turned around and kept my head down. I did not look up. I did not look back. I just stood there. I was a little nervous. And the funny thing is, I'm nervous. You know, when I picked the ball up, I was nervous. You know, but once I stood there and like really got focused, I actually wasn't shaking or anything on the way up to the foul line. So, oh, you got to be kidding. So I was nervous when I was, you know, back there ready to pick the ball up and everything. But once I picked the ball up and stood and, you know, set myself ready to bowl, I was fine. I threw a decent shot. It was a tad bit light, but, you know, they all carried. And, man, I jumped. I was so happy. But I was glad my dad was able to see it. That was cool. My dad was able to see that one.
A nice release on that shot, and the result was perfect.
So I was able to watch his couple of his 300s, and he watched both of mine. And my uncle doesn't have one yet. However, this is another weird thing. My dad has 4 300s. He does no 800s. I think his high triple is like a 768 or something like that. My dad's high triple. He's never had an 800, but he's got 4 300s. My uncle has never had a 300, but I think he's got like 2 800s. So that's always a funny one there, because my uncle doesn't have any 300s, but he's got at least, I know he's got 1 800. I think he's got 2, but I want to say, at least, I know he's got 1, so let's say he's got an 800 anyway. So he's got the 800. I've never had an 800 yet. That's the next goal. I was close. What? Not even for the 300. Both 300s. Both 300s I shot. What were my triples? The first 300 I shot, I was so like I had tears in my eyes. I was so happy that I didn't even hit a 200 the last game. I had a 190 something. But and the sad thing is, it wasn't even like that. I actually was bowling really well in that last game too. I wasn't even that, you know, messed up from that 300. I actually was bowling well. I kept leaving. I left I left 10 pins. I couldn't catch a break the last game. Like, I was still in the pocket. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't totally off or anything. It was just I couldn't catch a break that time. So that one, I had like a 193 or 190 something the last game. Because that first 300 I had was a second game. I bowled that the second game. And what was I getting at there? Yeah, so I think I had a, hold on, where's my iPod at? I have an app on my phone or iPod, and if you're still watching, I don't even know, I'm probably boring the heck out of people. Oh yeah, you must be. You just said 800. I just talked about that. Somebody left because there's only 2 people watching. Or is it because I have it paused on my phone? It doesn't count. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's an app in the App Store and on Android now. But back then, when the app first came out, it was only on iPod or Apple. So that's why I have all my stats on there. Since they did the update, it's now available on Android as well. But it doesn't, I don't think I could transfer my stats, so I just use my iPod still to this day. I have so many games imported into here. But let me see. Yeah, September 29th and October 13th of 2018 were my 2 300s. So the first 300 I shot, I had a 234 the first game. Yeah. And then the 300 the second game. See, I told you, looking at the last game, after my 300, the very first frame of game 3, 10 pin. And then I did leave a 4-10 split in a third. I left 10 pin in the 5th, 10 pin in the 7th, 10 pin in the 9th. So 1st, 5th, 7th, and 9th. Same exact lane 4 times out of 5 times on that lane. Shot a 193. It was a 727 triple. So, I mean, I was still throwing really well. I just couldn't catch a break after that. But hey, I threw that 10 pin in the first frame, and I laughed at it. I said, I don't even care anymore. So I was so happy from that. And so that was funny how that, like, I just turned around and started laughing and said, thank God I already got it now. I don't have to worry about it. And everybody's like laughing about it and stuff. The other 300 I shot was a better series. I had a 235, 217, and then the 300, the last game that time, for a 752 triple. But my highest triple was also in the same season, I think. It was in the same season. Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was actually a couple months later. I had my highest that was my highest triple, I believe, was 774. Yeah, 774 was my highest triple that I've ever bowled. Which is, it's a good triple. It's hard enough to get that, okay? I had a 247, 258, and 269. I went up every game, too. So, yeah, that was my highest triple.
Hello, bowling fans. It's our pleasure to bring you all the action here at the ELIAS Cup Semifinals in Las Vegas. I'm Rob Stone, and I'll be covering all the action here along with the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. As a competitor, what are you thinking about going into tonight?
My strategy was always trying to start fast and qualifying.
Alright, let's pick this up where we left off here and continue. After a little intermission break.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right, you did. Well, if you still bowl, I don't know if you bowl leagues or not still, but it's pretty neat. It's called Best Bowling. It's the app looks like it's a blue like a blue background with 2 pins and a bowling ball, a white bowling ball and 2 white pins on a blue background. And you import you put the scores in as you go, and you can put it by frame, what ball you used, what mark or where you stand and where you threw the ball, what mark you use, everything, all that. And you can keep track by pins, which, like, you can actually pick what you actually put down what you left. Like, if you left a 10 pin, you click the 10 pin, and then if you spare, you leave a spare. It keeps track of all them stats in the app. It's incredible. I have so many games imported into that app, it's not even funny. Like, I went back to 2006 and put some of the scores in, because I used to keep track myself anyway on paper. But you don't even have to put it in by pins either. You can put number, like if you could put the actual pins that you left, you could select them, or you can do it by number, which, like, by each frame you actually just type 9 spare or 8 spare or strike. You can do it that way. You don't have to put the pins in, or you can do it by total. If you just wanted to keep track of your total score by each game, you could do that as well. You just put your whole game in. Like, you bowl 279, you put 279. You can do it that way too. But like a lot of the older games back to 2006, that's what I did, because I didn't have all that frame stuff, obviously. So, like, a lot of the older games I put in, I just put the total score in. I didn't put the actual game itself, just the score. But more of the recent ones. Even with that being said, you can look at the stats, your single pin percentage and all that. This year alone, my single pin, this year alone, my single pin is 89 for 106 10 pins this year. 106 10 pins I left this season, and I've made 84 of them. It's not the best record, but actually for me, even a 10 pin, that's actually probably better than it's been in a few years. 89 out of 106, 84% on the 10 pin. I'm 100% on every other single pin. And I left every other single pin except for the one pin. I've never left the one pin this season. That's just this season I'm talking about. 30 for 30 on the 7 pin, 14 out of 14, 8 pins, 17 out of 17, 9 pins. Well, you know I'm 100%, so I'm just going to say 25 4 pins I've left, 1 5 pin, 5 6 pins. I've left the 2 pin 41 times. That's a lot of times coming in light. Jesus. 6 3 pins. Oh, God. Crossover. Crossover. Okay, well, that's not a good spare to make. I don't like that one.
Knocks down 6. Far from automatic, but pros
You do not even want to know the overall, how many freaking 10 pins I left overall. What the heck? You ready for this? I usually don't make this in this game. I made it once or twice, but this is hard because I don't know where to throw it. Oh, alright. Well, I haven't opened it in a while, but I'm 73% on the 10 pins, dating back to 2010. I've left 1,527 of them. The next closest to it is the 7 pin, 509. And that's only back to 2010, so. And I've been bowling since I was 4. So, obviously I don't have all those stats. So, who knows what I was even before 2006. And I never kept track of that much before 2010, actually. Because I used the score only. So, and actually even some of 2010 and 11 might only have the score in it, and I don't even know if I have the pins in that either. So but yeah, if you want to just check it out, even though you don't bowl much, just check it out to see how cool it is and how much that app does, because it does a lot, man. It's awesome. I love it, and I've been using it ever since. I think I got the app back in 2010 or 11. I've had it that long. I've had it so long that when Apple got rid of all their 32-bit apps and you're only able to use 64-bit, they actually, and this was crazy when that happened. I was so upset because when I updated my iPod, which I should not have done at that moment, I could not open it. It would not let me open the app anymore. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? It said you can't open the app. Like, it's, you know, too old. It won't open. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me right now. What am I gonna do? All my stats are like gone. I was so like, oh my god, all that work I put into that, and I found the person who made the app. And I tried to find an email to that person, right? I found it. I emailed the person. I'm like, what about this best bowling app? Is my favorite thing, you know, the best app I have ever seen for this. Is there possible that, because I like, there'll be a 64 or 60, what is it? Yeah, 64-bit, like, make it compatible for 64-bit so I can open it again, because I can't open it, all my stats. And they actually got back to me and emailed me back and said saying almost like, yeah, we're actually in the process of updating it right now. What the hell? What did I do wrong there? I thought... Wait a minute. I'm so confused. I thought I threw that right where I wanted to throw it and everything. I did not see that coming. I threw it the right speed and everything, I thought. Wow. Okay. But I was so happy. When that guy got back to me, I'm like, oh, he got back to me. I'm like, I'm hoping like the guy's like still alive or something like that. Like, because I don't know how old the guy was that made it. It was so long ago. Oh boy. Whew. Anyway. Yeah, I was, when I saw that email back from that person, I was so happy. Especially when he said, yeah, we're working on it now. It should be out by the end of the year. And this was in like October or November. So I'm like, oh good. So it's only like a month away from me. And I'm like, what about all the stats that I have into it? Is there... will it carry over? And they emailed me back again and told me, yeah, we updating the app, and there's gonna be a new one that we're given the app that it is. You can take the stats from it and save it and then import it into there. I'm like, awesome. Thank you so much. I was so happy. And then I think they actually emailed me, like they remembered, and they emailed me and told me, oh, we've released it. I didn't even have to go searching for it. They actually told me it's out. He emailed me back saying it should be out in the store right now. So that was really cool. That was really neat. Because I don't know how much emails these people get, or like if they actually read them, and they actually replied to me, and I already was thrilled about that. So, so that was really cool. So,
but a very difficult shot.
And it's the best app to this day still that I like to use. So, used it for a very, very, very long time, and I plan to continue to use it for a very, very long time. So, definitely awesome.
Really a nice touch on that shot.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
And I even, oh come on, I even got my dad and uncle into using the app. I got a few other people into using the app too. I told them about it and they like it. So, it's really neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So that's how I basically just went literally and told you every, like, I was able to, you can search within the app. You can search, like, if you want to bring up all your 700s only, you can hit like by or total score, and you put in the first box 700, and it brings up everything over 700 that's in the app. So like you can like literally search anything you want. It's really cool. So, and you can filter like from certain date to another date. Filter your own date range, like what I did, because I've had such a good second half to this season in real life that I filtered from December 28th to now. Well, March 14th was the last time we bowled. It's been shut down ever since. But just within that range, just from December 28th on, I've been averaging 228.6. So I had an okay start to the year, but I wasn't bowling as good. It was like, you know, I was throwing a lot of 600s. I threw a couple 5s and stuff like that. But man, once December 28th came, this is what I've been bowling. I've been really happy. I've been in a good mood. And this is another reason why I'm so pissed off that all this had to happen with the coronavirus going on now. That I'm so mad that I've been bowling that good, and now when we go back bowling, who knows what I'm gonna be like. You know, we're gonna have so much time off. You know, I'm gonna be off my game probably. It's like, you know, it's gonna be tough to come back and continue where I left off. I've been doing so good at the.
And got it. That's textbook right there, folks.
It's just But here's my score, my triples ever since the December 28th, 703. Hold on, let me. I'll do this. I've had a 703, 714, 686, 720, 709, 667, 713, 676, 654. Ignore this one, 594, and then a 735, and then 657, and that's where I ended as of now. Yeah, I finally had, which I expected a week like a 594. I expected something like that. I'm bowling too good. I knew, you know, it didn't bother me because I was expecting, like, I'm gonna hit. You know, I can't expect it to be perfect all the time. I knew I was going to hit a bad game somewhere along the line. It was only one game, too. I had a 222, 209, and then a 163 is what got me the 594. So, yeah, 1,500 out of that. So that 228.6 average since December 28th is including that 594 game. So I was actually probably over 230. If you take that week out, it's over 230. But I followed it up the next week with a 735, so I had a 256, 222, 257 that week, and then 219, 191, 247 the final week that we had before the everything is getting quarantined and stuff like that. It sucks not bowling. It's 3 Saturdays in a row that I haven't been bowling. It sucks. I have nothing to do. I always look forward to bowling. That's, you know, been my life again. Like I said, you know, I bowled all my life. You know, I love bowling. As frustrating as it can get, I can't get away from it. So I probably never will. I'll probably be bowling all my life. And racing is the other thing. I'm a hardcore race fan and everything. I don't physically race. It would be nice, but I don't have the money to do that. And I help out a buddy at a local dirt track every week and stuff. So I mean, I'm at the races every week. You know, I love going to the NASCAR race every year. I live in New York, so I go to New Hampshire a lot. I've been to Dover. I went to Watkins Glen for the first time last year, and I was planning on going to Pocono this year. I've been to Pocono before too, but yikes, this is not good. I've been to Pocono before, but I was actually planning on going back again. I haven't been to Pocono since 2001, so I was going to go this year. I just hope they're racing by then, and I hope they let fans in by then. And New Hampshire, I've been going to New Hampshire also. I've been in New Hampshire like 7 or 8 times, so. You know, I didn't even look at the comments to see if you even like racing or not. I'm talking about it. You might not even. Oh, you didn't say anything, so. I was gonna say, if you don't follow racing, I'm talking nonstop about it. You're probably like, who cares? But. Alright, one more game of this qualifier. We're gonna see exactly. I can see it again. That's right. So this is the final game. How far above third am I? Or fourth? Oh god, that's not. Oh, that's close. And I'm most likely have to finish in the top 3, and I'm only 11 pins ahead of fourth. So, all right, I'll try to take a break of talking and try to focus a little more on this game and see what we can do. Yeah, when I get talking, I can constantly talk, especially about something like bowling or racing that I really like and do. So I don't shut up once I get started. And that's a great way to start. Just like real life, we leave a 10 pin here in the first frame.
And a spare to open here.
Oh boy. No! Oh my god. At least it's early, but damn. Okay, well. Notice a lot of my streams, like I'm so into the, you know, playing the game and stuff, I don't really get a chance, especially when I'm in parties with people, you know, talking to them. You know, I find myself, I'm not really talking, like, responding to people in the chat. I know some people don't like that and get mad, apparently. I don't mean to do that. Sometimes I don't even know it's happening. I don't pay attention. But it is fun to respond and talk, so it's been nice having you watching along with me here. But yeah, usually when if I'm streaming and in parties with other people while I'm playing and streaming, I usually don't, you know, interact with the comments and stuff, because it's hard to, I don't want to just start blabbering out stuff in the middle of their conversations and our conversations. So, oh, come on.
That went straight through the face. Trouble.
And that pin will not go down.
Yeah. What
See
up?
how often the 10 pin is converted 95% of the time.
Knoxville. I don't know. So I don't know if you are a race fan or not, but if you live in Knoxville, I'm sure you know about the Knoxville Nationals. That's probably a big race. I don't know if you've been to it. If you like racing, that's probably one I would like to go to if I was down there. But because I like all racing, dude, not just dirt, NASCAR, or anything. I watch IndyCar. I can watch Formula One. Formula One's not as exciting, but I still would watch it. Supercross. I've been to Supercross events. I've been. Oh boy.
Gets the spare here.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh my god, dude, come on! Give me some breaks here! It's always the last game that something like this gotta happen. I do not want to go through 8 games again. I tell you that right now.
And no problem there.
Yeah, I'm very into racing. Oh my god, this is not good. Come on.
Takes out 9 pins.
What am I at right now? Yikes. 70. Oh boy.
Got it.
Oh my god, can I get a break? Damn, man. I'm not even gonna get a 200. I might not even make the top 3. Can you believe it?
No problem.
Like, I don't know what the next round consists of. Like, I don't know if they just take the top 2 and have a final match, or if they take like the top 5 and do another like freaking 8 games. I don't know how this works. So I don't know. Oh yeah, now they fall. Now they freaking fall. Alright. Hit a lot of the pocket this game, and oh, come on. I thought I hit R1 before I did that.
That shot was wide and unfortunately missed the pocket.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
Leaving the 2 and 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow, another incredible event comes to
Wow.
a close here. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.
Yeah, it says you advanced, but we all know how that Now they take 8. Oh boy, so. But it's probably not going to be unlocked. Oh, it did unlock. Okay, hold on a minute now. I'm going right to it. Then I'm not. Oh crap. I don't know what my total was. I didn't pay attention. At least they let me go to the finals and complete it. I'm not worried about the star at this point. I'll get it the next time through, hopefully, but come on. $19.01. Do I want to know how many games this final is? I don't know if I want to know. I swear to God, if it's 10, I'm going to freaking lose my mind. Oh, it's only 3. Thank God. Alright, wait a minute. Oh, so, okay. So the finals is basically a semifinal. Okay. Alright, that's how it works. So I'm going against Bill O'Neill. Okay. Alright, now I know how this works. I haven't faced Bill O'Neill in a while. So let's go. So there's still 2 games left. Wait, why did I say 3 games? Wait a minute. It said 3 games. Did it not say 3 games? But this would only be 2, a semifinal and a final.
And I'll be covering all the action here along with the Hall of Famer,
Huh.
Randy Peterson. Wow, you can really feel the
I'm
excitement
confused.
of these competitors. Randy, what are your thoughts about tonight?
You've got to be loose in a match like this. If you're having fun, the pressure's probably not going to get to you.
Alright, this is definitely an interesting tournament. This is pretty fun. Different than anything I've done, you know, different than any other tournaments I did. So, wow.
Ringer on the 10, that's not right.
Yeah, that's just dirty.
You're right.
95%
It's not
is
right.
your tour average for the 10 pin.
Yeah, thanks. I look back too, so don't worry. Yeah, thank you though. And I happened to glance quick before I backed out of it because I've been updating the description as I go each game, so I don't have to keep watching back and then putting it in. So I always like to update it as I go, so I don't have to worry about finding the end of the game and putting the scores in afterwards. I was able to do that. So, but I think I glanced when I glanced at that, I actually saw whoever was 5th had 1901 too. I think 2 of us had 1901. So that's funny, but I keep track of previous records against every single pro too. I have a full on, like, if you look at every stream, the bottom half of the description is my record versus every pro that I've faced. And Bill O'Neill, I am 4-4 against Bill O'Neill, so I actually have a losing record against Bill O'Neill.
Nice shot.
So 4-4 against Bill O'Neill. I actually thought it was a losing record because it seems like I do remember losing. It feels like I lost to him a lot more, but I guess I didn't. EJ Tackett, on the other hand, that guy, man. I faced him about 15 times, 16 times, trying to pass the tournament champions, dude. I faced him that many times. I could not beat him to save my life, man. And every time I did, I had to get a gold star to unlock the Elias Cup. So I had to get a gold star. So it took me so long to get through that. It was 4 hours and 17 minutes worth. It took me 3 days to complete it. I put it all in one stream because I like having it sorted out. I didn't want to, I like having it, organized well. So I put it all into one stream. It took me 3 damn days to get by that. 4 hours and 17 minutes, I think it was total. I could not beat freaking Tackett, dude. And every time, in those times that I'd beat him, I'd go to the final. Or no, the tournament champions was a round of 8. There was a quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. It was a bracket of 8 people. So, and I faced Tackett in the first round. So, those few times I did get by Tackett, I either lost in the semifinal or final. And I had to get a gold star. So, I still had to redo it and start from Tackett all over again. And then lost more times in a row. It was a crazy... Oh, my God. It was bad, dude. I was so frustrated in that stream. And that right there is going to help me possibly win this game right there. I hope.
Looked like it had a shot, but does not convert there.
Yeah, you have to be perfect and a little lucky to pick up.
Now we'll see if the streak extends to 5.
This is some good bowling, Rob.
This stream, this stream has been over 2 hours, hasn't it? Didn't I start this around 1? Jesus.
No problem on that one.
Oh, you know what?
This ball comes in just a pinch high.
Now I think you know what? Yeah. I think I know why. It is 3 games. I think this is the quarterfinals. You know something? Now that I think of it, that's probably why I said 3 games. Yeah. I only saw 2. I didn't scroll down to see if there was more. Because now that I think of it, I remember seeing them saying 8 advance. So it's a bracket of 8 this time around as well. And I didn't scroll down to see the others, so it looked like it was only 4, but I think there was more. So yeah, that explains a lot. So this is a quarterfinal match, not a semifinal. But the thing is, like, I had to get a gold star the first time to unlock anything in the Elias Cup circuit. Since this is the final circuit and there's nothing else to unlock, I physically don't really have to get the gold star or anything. So whatever happens in this tournament is what it is. I'm treating this like I'm going to treat the career mode from here on. Once I finish it, I'm just going to go through everything once. I'm not going to redo anything. Whatever happens, happens. If I do not make the semifinals or the finals or anything, that's it. I'm done. So the streams from here on out are going to be a lot shorter since I do not have to redo anything, and I'm not going to redo anything. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I had to get the star for the open for each tournament. They have the open, qualifying, and the finals. Where every one of them I had to get a star to move, to be able to move on to certain things. So I needed the star. So I had to keep redoing it like 5-6 times before I moved on to the qualifying. Now, from here on out, though, every stream you see, I will not be doing that. I'm going to do the open once. Whatever I get, finish, that's it. And then move on to the qualifying. Wherever I qualify, that's it. If I do not make the final 4, you will not even see the elimination in that. If I do make the final 4, you'll see the whole bracket. Hopefully I can win an event that I didn't win previously and I can get a gold, but we'll see what happens. Alright, I do not need a lot to beat him here. He's only down 4 before that shot. I think I just need a mark here to beat Bill O'Neill. Yeah, 1 strike and 6 pins, which I think a spare and 6 pins can work. Or at least, well no, I'm off a spare, so a 9 spare I would need 7 pins, I think. But how about we just get a strike? That's not good. Oh my god!
Well, that was just a bad shot.
I'm gonna lose. Well, this stream is ending early, and I apologize for that. But I thank you for watching and everything. Looks like we're not gonna get any farther in this tournament. Oh my god! I almost made that for the first time. Well, that's what I get when I speak too soon.
Alright, that'll do it, folks. We hope you enjoyed all the bowling tonight. Take care.
Wow, and I finished dead last. So I was the worst loser with a 214 game. Wow. Well, I'm 4-5 now officially against Bill O'Neill. Man, that sucks, man. I cannot believe that happened. Well, the career mode is officially done. But you know what? I'm not even going to get anything for it because I didn't get the stars. So I think I need a star and everything to actually get the credit for finishing the career. But in my mind, I finished it. I went through everything. Jesper Svensson with the victory overall in that tournament. Yeah, see. Yeah, there's more to it. Did not notice that. Svensson was the 3 seed. I didn't even notice when I saw 4 and 5 either. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. I looked quick and just saw the 2. You know, like that, but oh, I probably won't get the full credit for doing it, but I'm calling it a day though, and you know, I didn't get the stars, so maybe next time through I can get it. So, but I'll have to be, obviously I'll be redoing all the qualifiers and stuff on the way there. So you can, you know, every time you redo the qualifier, you'll get a different, you know, you possibly get a different final 4. So every time you redo the qualifier, everything changes. It's not going to be the same lineup and the same order or nothing, so, which is cool. So you can redo it and not have the same people if you don't want to face them people or anything. But that right there will do it for this career mode, the official run through of the first time. And when we come back, we'll be starting all fresh all over again. I'm not redoing everything. I'm not gonna go, you know, hit completely redo the career. I'm gonna do it over top of this. So I'm gonna have to remember where I left off. So that's the interesting part. But I don't even know if I'm gonna go back that far. Should I even go back this far? Like, I'm so much better now though. Like, I'm so much better now that I don't even know if I should go back and do these. I'll just whip the whole field, but I kind of should, just to do it. And this too, this is another thing with career, which I wish they did for league. They should have you bowl 3-game series for like 10 weeks instead of having a league night, qualifier, and finals. That's not the way league works. If they had an option where you actually bowl weekly and they keep averages for 10 weeks or whatever, or however many weeks, 10 is a good number. It's not too long, it's not too short. You know, you bowl 10 weeks, you bowl 3-game series, and they keep your totals and you keep your average and they show an average list and stuff like that. That would be awesome. So if they ever make another game in the future, I hope they do that. You know, I'm gonna have to go back that far because I didn't even get. Yeah, I didn't. Cold trickle. That's right. I laughed at that, didn't I? Somebody. Cold trickle. But yeah, I'll have to redo some. I'll go back. I'll go back all the way and do it all over again. But again, I can easily pull multiple. You know, I can do a couple in a night now because I won't have to constantly keep redoing it until I pass it. You know, I can just go through. Like, imagine if, you know, you get the 3-game qualifiers, right? If I go to, like, say I do this open, that's just 1 game, and then a 3-game qualifier. If I don't even make the final, that's only 4 games in that entire stream. We can move on and do the next one immediately. You know? So it'll go quicker the second time around. It won't take this long because of that reason. That I don't have, you know, there might only be 4 games in a stream with the open and the 3-game qualifier. If I don't make the finals, it'll only be 4 games. Whereas I've been bowling like almost 15 games a stream to get past things. It ends up being like 15 games, so it's a lot. So it's just, that's the way it's been going. And yeah, so that's all there is to it. But that will do it here. And again, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, we did this most of the night, and it's probably been close to 3 hours, and it didn't seem like that long because I only failed the qualifier once. It's just there was so many, you know, 5-game qualifier. I had to do a 5-game qualifier again, and then an 8-game total. Like, it was a lot of games. Even though I pretty much passed them all, you know, except for the star part, but I didn't move on. Just didn't get the star. So it's been a while, but anyway, I thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching and making me talk a lot during the stream. A lot about bowling, which is the best way to do it is during a bowling stream. So you heard a lot of my story in this if you were watching. So thanks again. We'll see you next time. We continue the career with number 44. We will start fresh from the introduction all over again. So that'll be a quick stream. It's only 1 game. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. PBA Pro Bowling Career Mode.